Hello, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress, Ledusen Rackhelped. Last time, not much actually happened, aside from me talking about stress for a while, because my internet decided to drop out. So, that was most unfortunate. I waited around a bit to see whether it would come back on, and it didn't, and so I decided to go to bed early. So, anyway, but we're going to hopefully have a more feature-full stream here now. It was a bit of a shame too, because it was a bit stormy last night. It would have been nice to have it going at the same time, but well. What's the weather going to be like tonight? It shouldn't affect us that much. I just like the sound of the rain at the same time. Oh, we might get a little bit of rain later on. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we didn't actually get that much done. I was examining some of my dwarves, trying to analyze the reasons why they were stressed, as well as thinking out some ways which I could help deal with that stress. Also, I was planning on setting out new rooms for my dwarves. Roughly all 200 of them, which is a daunting task, but I feel they'll be better off in the long run. I also would like to set up proper manager tasks. It's because I've never made use of the manager or the manager screen for the assignment of jobs. But it really seems like a much more efficient way of getting your fortress to do things, rather than what I've always done, go straight to the workshops and have the productions done there. We'll leave it zoomed at what it is at the moment. This is the bedroom area which I was working on. You can see there's a bunch of bedrooms laid out here, potentially. Each is, I believe, 5x5, which will have enough room for, you know, one bed, one cabinet, one chest, as well as any other niceties which I'd like to put in there. I'm also trying to sort out a few other things, because I know that a married couple sleep in the same bed as each other. So you don't need to have two beds for each couple. However, I believe you might need to have beds for their children. So this is something which, if I used external programs, and I'm not likely to, other than maybe as a curiosity one time, I kind of like staying with just the base game, but this is something which would be made a lot easier by external programs, because I'd be able to see what the who the children are related to at an easy glance, whereas in Dwarf Fortress you sort of have to go, you know, oh well, I have a child here, you know, on get, and they are, if I go to relations, we can see that their mother and father is Olod and Law, so I'd have to do that for each child. To be able to organize the rooms, as well as also, you know, dwarves can have multiple children. So yeah. Anyway, so we'll get the rooms sorted out. I'll also have that manager, those manager tasks set out. I really want to get started on the whole clothing industry thing. I think at the moment we're going to be creating maybe one robe, or we're going to be creating clothing which is robe, shoes, pants, maybe, because I think the robe covers the entire body. But I think they need to at least have a shirt, pants, and shoes or socks is the minimum dwarves need. So at least robes and shoes, for what I'm understanding, would be what I'd need to create for dwarves to be able to be satisfied with their clothing. Hello, welcome. So yes. Hopefully I'll be able to get that sorted out from the managerial screen. I'm still a bit iffy on how I'm actually going to sort that out, because I mean... if we have a look at it, is it I... no. What is it under? JM? There we go. What's my goals projects for today? Well, I was just saying, I would like to be able to sort out the bedroom situation. I'd also like to sort out the, clothing situation. As well as maybe organize a few other things through this managerial screen, because it seems like it would... the automation of production would make things a lot easier, though I still have to kind of wrap my head around the whole thing. So, if we go new order, and I want... can I say robe? Make cloth. Oh, you can't make a robe? So I'd have to make a shirt. You can make dresses. Okay, well, we'll make a cloth shirt. The FX helps me so much. Yeah, I have used it a little bit in the past, but as I said, I suppose I'm going to be stubborn on this. I'm going to stay with the base game. So quantity, 0 for perpetual order. Well, I mean, the thing is that I would like to set this so that if there's a need for clothing, they create more clothing. So, but I don't know whether you can say, like, make cloth shirts. If there's less than this many cloth shirts in the stockpile, make more. Conditions. Add order condition. No. Add condition from reagents, materials, from products. Amount of shirts available is at most 10. Restarts if completed, conditions checked daily. So that seems to be what I'm looking for. If the amount of shirts available is at most 10, then they don't create any more, I think. Well, I mean, I may as well put it at 10 there, for make 10 shirts rather than having it at... Can I change the frequency? Oh, restarts if complete. Condition check monthly. No, restarts if complete. Conditions check daily. There we go. Change number. At most 5. But I mean, I wonder what that means by 5 available. Does that mean in all my stockpiles there's 5, or? What's the wiki say? Order conditions. The condition can be depend on another order being completed, or another order being becoming active. Oh, that's what that means. So you can have, like, when this order is completed, then start producing these. So you can say, create 10 cloth, and then they could be like, when 10 cloth is created, then create 10 shirts. Okay. In repeating work orders, the quantity of items is treated as a batch size rather than a target number for total items to be produced. Yeah, okay, so that means that they will create all of them rather than creating... Quantity is set when creating the work order. It cannot be changed without redoing the entire order, conditions and all. A repeating work order will not abort mid-batch due to job cancellation or failed conditions. It must wait until the end of the batch before stopping. Be forewarned that perpetual infinite orders only check the conditions the first time they become true, since the infinitely sized batch never completes. This can lead to confusion and frustration, as the order will never stop, regardless of failed conditions. Okay. It doesn't really go much into each of the different settings. It would be helpful if it sort of laid out what each of these different conditions means. I mean, I suppose in a way they're self-explanatory, but I can change the item type, but I don't want to. No. Order condition. I'm just fiddling around with it. Material. Aardvark blood. No. Wait, can you create like Aardvark blood shirts? Aardvark frozen blood shirts. I want you to create shirts out of frozen blood. I wonder how much the UI will be improved on when it does eventually come to Steam. I'm not actually sure. I did read some posts by Three Toes, Tony One's brother, asking about how people can help, what things people need help with the game, and what could be improved on UI wise. And people were suggesting things there. Hello, welcome. Change traits. Out of ammo shirts. No, I don't want ammo shirts. Bismuth bearing shirts. Blunt shirts. Bone shirts. That makes sense. I suppose a lot of these don't apply to it. I suppose that's why it's red? No, red would just be because it's hasn't been actually designated. So you could say silk shirts. You wanted to refine it in that way, I suppose. Change inequality. Available is greater than 5. Less than 5. Okay, so we can say if there's less than 5 shirts, create 5 shirts. I believe that means that if it goes down to 4, then it will create 5 shirts. It won't wait until, like, available is exactly 5. Create 5 shirts. Available is not 5. So if it's any number other than 5, it will create more. That means I think if it will go up to 6, then it will create 5 more. And perpetually. Available is at least 5. This whole logic thing is, I don't. My mind doesn't exactly think in an entirely logical manner. So the like programming logic has kind of lost on me a bit. Can I play this game with add-on? You can. Though the add-ons, lazy new pack and so on does help. And I do recommend people play with them if they need to. Or it can make the experience smoother. Though the wiki does have tutorials which you can follow to help set up your first fortress or what you need to get done. Available shirts available is at least 5. So that means as long as there is at least 5, they will create more shirts. But if it drops below 5, then they won't. Amount of shirts available is at most 5. Greater than 5. Less than 5. I think that's the one I want. If there's less than 5 shirts, they'll create more shirts. I suppose you could also add conditions like as long as there's materials which are available. Oh, yeah, right. You can have multiple checks to have it. So if there's less than 5 shirts, but then you can have it as long as there is at least 10 unused plant cloth, then you'll create shirts, which means that they won't use up all the plant cloth. We'll get rid of that. We just want to create more shirts if we have less than 10. So, done, I suppose. And we've actually got to wait for the manager to accept this work order, which is why he has his desk, because they need the manager needs their office space to be able to check through all these, to be able to accept them again. Or to be able to say, like, yes, this work order is good. We've got make coke from lignite. That's fine. That's just a perpetual job because I just want all the coke, all the lignite turned into coke. Coke doesn't have any other... Lignite doesn't have any other usage. Get plants blueberry and having it automatically click all the plants on the map is much better than highlighting each one by one. Yes, I can... Yes, the... usefulness of these side programs cannot be overstated. What is this? Oh, this is everyone's jobs, is it? I was always just running past this screen. Yeah, okay. Right. So, actually, I was going to see whether that one is going to be appropriate, but we'll do cloth shoe 5. And I want, actually, conditions for this one. Add item condition. Amount of items available is at least change number 5. And we'll change item inequality. Amount of items available is less than 5. Make cloth shoes. I don't know where it's saying... where it's checking for less than 5. Is it like my stocks? Is it saying I have like less than 5 shoes in the entire fortress? Even those were being worn by dwarves? I kind of assume that's what it is, because it's not checking any stockpiles. Let's just queue up, like... I'm making this too complicated for myself. Let's see, we'll just queue up, like, 30 cloth shirts. And then we'll do new order, shoes, cloth shoes, 30 of those. Actually, we only need 15 because they're made in pairs. It depends. When it comes to furniture, it's non-placed furniture, but with barrels, it includes used barrels. Ugh, okay. Right. So that means, like, if there's 10 beds which haven't been placed in all of your stockpiles, or if there's less than 10 in all of your stockpiles, or all together which haven't been placed anywhere, then it will make more beds. Okay. Then we'll create cloth trousers, 30. No, wait, hang on, what am I doing? Condition. No, wait, I need to... You actually need to remove that, and, shoes, because even though... Get rid of that order. Where is it? Remove. There we go. Even though... Because I was sort of thinking, oh, well, it makes 2 shoes, so that would... 15 goes up to 30, but then it's like, well, yeah, but it counts each individual shoe being made as... Even, you know, the shoes are created in pairs. So, Can you do planning mode in base game, or is it that also Dwarf Fortress? DF hack. Right, well, we're doing our bedroom area over here. How many bedrooms have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, so 31, okay. I think you can copy and paste layouts, can't you? Or is that something in I can record, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a record button for, like, I can say, take this layout and copy and paste it everywhere else I want it. I think there's loading blueprints also. Where would that be? Wait, I'm doing marker only. No, that's for designating whatever. You can actually set the priority of this. Fine. Nope. D. Might be an external program. Like there was a way to... Control R and Control P. Oh, for record and play paste. Oh, really? Well, that's for... Is that record, or... So if I do this... like that, and then Control P. No, that's not that. Yeah. I might have been thinking of an external program. Wait, 5. There. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of this one. There we go. Okay. There we go. Let me have a look. Dwarf. Macro. Right. Creating macros. Control R, record and finish recording. Control S, save. Control L, load. Control U plus number equals set to repeat number of times, maximum of 99. Control P equals play. Ah, right, yes, okay. That's that, okay, right. I was thinking it was like you've got a layout and then you and then you recreate and then you sort of copy copy a selection and then you can stamp it, but it's not actually that. It's actually recording your input. So if you do like this, or I'm getting ahead of myself there, Control R, and we go 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And then we go Control R. Then we can save. We can just call it, I don't know, rooms 4. We can load it. And we can Control P. And it's recording my inputs. So there. So that was the computer doing that for me. It's just recording my inputs. So that's actually kind of handy. So I could say, with the odd... Oh, actually, that's not... Yeah, thanks, game. Still a little finicky. But... you can see how that would be useful. Yeah, you could have, like, if it persists between games, it would be an interesting time saver. Yeah, you could just have, like, oh, I want to place down these rooms, and I have a preset layout for these rooms. Though, how do I delete one? I suppose you can't, really. I mean, yeah, let's do this. Again! Just stop that. Oh. Okay. No, stop. There we go. Okay, Control R. Save. Rooms 4. Load. And then we no. And then we go here. We go load rooms 4. There we go. So they are off by 1. But and key to this is that it's easy. This is better because I started the recording exactly where the oh, you have to put it into the right mode beforehand. I started this macro exactly where the cursor started, rather than have the cursor move around after I recorded. So, like that. There we go. And then I can get rid of the excess ones. Yeah, that was pretty efficient, kind of. Fiddling around with it a bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, game. There we go. What does it keep defaulting to? Eh. Okay. Then we go... where? To there. Like that. We can go create more rooms. And more. No. I was too eager. Man, it's messed up. Damn it. Nope. Okay. I mean, handy is if you wanted the if you wanted to be able to just copy and paste it, you would have to move the cursor over 2 times, so that it started creating it in the next spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, right. We still have to do the ones down the sides ourselves, but yeah. I mean, if I really wanted to be efficient, I'd just record this entire thing and then I could just copy and paste it onto the other floors, but you know, thinking ahead. What? My room almost looks like a beholder. Is it? Oh, you mean like the teeth in the middle or something and all the eyes on the top? Or a robot, yeah. Okay. That... No. Well, let's try and... there. And there. I mean, it's like, the tools are there, and, you know, they're kind of useful, but... Trial and error. Which has always been a large part of Dwarf Fortress, but... I can understand that putting off people, and it does. It makes it quite difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, there we go. So this is like 62 bedrooms. This is going to be such a large mining project. It's not like my miners have a lot of other things to do at the moment. Okay. And down here. Could actually just click with the mouse, couldn't I? Blasphemous! This is completely ridiculous. It's not really easier, because I have to line it up. But it's a little bit faster. Times like this is when I love using a mouse. Yeah! Yeah. I'm more than just weighing things up, because I mean, it's like, yeah, the mouse is a bit faster, but at the same time, I'm so used to using the keyboard. Is it really that much better? Okay, well, we have this kind of massive bedroom area now. And I don't know whether I'll be able to copy and paste it onto other floors. Is that actually a feature? Because I didn't end up reading all this. Auto hotkey. Large bedrooms. You can actually automate the placing of beds. If you're having it in a row, you can just like bed. So you can really make things a lot easier for you. Kind of. It's like you do a work now and you're saving yourself work later on. It would still be nice if you had a sort of a select this and I want you to stamp this everywhere. Which I think you can do with an external program. I'm fairly sure I've done that. Quick Thought is something I think I've seen mentioned. Converts CSV files containing a graphical representation of what you want to build into efficient DF macros. Comes with a number of scripts to get you started. Some of them quite complex. Okay. I think I was looking up this mad person's, what's it called? This mad person's attempt at tracing the Mines of Moria and then laying it out on different levels to potentially have it import into our Dwarf Fortress using a blueprint or something like that, I think. But have you seen maps of that place? That is a complete labyrinth. Hello. Not much. For anyone who was here last time and they were... just... Since we've got a few people here now, I'll talk about it. Last time, yes, my stream died because my internet dropped out, and it did connect later on, but at the time I waited for a while and it didn't connect, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna go to bed early. So I'm sorry for that. There wasn't really much I could do. I don't really know why it did that. It's only done that once before. Ooh. Giant cave spider! Uh-oh. Got another one of those buggers around. What are you doing? Aside from slaughtering everyone. You're covered in dwarf... You're covered in blood. How lovely. Who have you killed? Is there a body around here somewhere? Gear kickers. Go over here. So whether I just missed the end or something happened? No. It was... my internet just dropped out. Well, you've killed one. And you're probably killing your third now. Wait, actually, what's happened with it? Oh, it's tired. It's tired. The slaughtering has been too much for it. Left third foot is broken. Left third foot is smashed open. Left third foot is bruised. His right fourth leg is mangled beyond recognition. So it's probably hobbling around a bit. It's very fat. His chitin is brown. His eyes are black. Right. Well, it's killed two, at least. Come on, Kia Kickers. Hopefully you're going to be able to do this again without dying. Axe Dwarf is up there. Lower Dearth Basement. Let's zoom in a bit. How's it going, you? Are you going to succeed? Nope. No, not at all. What's its injuries now? About the same. Well, Kia Kickers, are you here yet? It's still crawling around on the ground. I suppose spiders do crawl, but... Uh-oh. Someone's charging in there. Zoom. Don't go in without backup, you silly dwarf. Come on. Blog! Look it up. Hey! You did it! Congratulations. You can go home now. Ezum is injured? His left wrist is broken. That's another giant cave spider. Giant cave spider grabs the captain of the guard by the left hand with his left fourth leg. Are each of the spider's legs count as grasping appendages? That seems wrong. Left wrist with the giant, yeah, with his locks the captain with his left fourth leg. Bends the captain of the guard's left hand with the giant cave spider's left fourth leg, and the left wrist collapses. Torn, tendon's been torn. Releases the grip. Partially free of the web, the captain of the guard stands up, completely free of the web. How fleeting life is. This does not scare me. I've been wounded. No, that's not annoying. Is that being sarcastic, or is that just a statement? Who killed the spider? I think maybe the criminal did. The criminal bashes the giant cave spider in the cephalothorax with the shaft of his iron spear, and the injured part explodes into gore. Yep, I think that was a killing blow. This is a criminal. The criminal pulls on the embedded iron spear, gains possession of the iron spear. Did he? The criminal stabs the giant cave spider in the abdomen with his iron spear, tearing the muscle and tearing the guts. A ligament has been torn and tendon has been torn. This is why I gave them spears, because they're able to just go straight for the vitals of the giant cave spider and deal with it much more effectively than if they were equipped with swords or axes. Because it doesn't matter if you cut off a limb of this spider, it will keep coming, so you have to just sort of get a killing blow and stab it. Are you stackled? Oh, you're cleaning. Oh, we're seeing those dead axe dwarves. Oh, and this is going to cause stress for people because there's corpses and they're like, oh! Right. Store item in... No, not down there. No job. Okay. At the moment, I've got the corpses being dumped outside. That's what I always did in previous versions. However, through the talking last time of stress, dwarves don't like seeing corpses of other dwarves or sentient creatures, funnily enough. So, I think most people tend to stick them in a room somewhere and stop other dwarves from seeing them. I know I killed that giant spider, but now I'm off duty. It horrifies me. Has someone actually been horrified by it? I think it's more like, oh, I was in combat. My life flashed before my very eyes. We should actually take our military dwarves off their training. So cancel that order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cancel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cancel. They can get some rest every 4th season or 4th month, just so that they can have some downtime, because otherwise they're going to get too stressed from, like, here's a dwarf which is stressed. It's all starting to get me down. Been under a great deal of stress. Self-pity after doing nothing creative for so long. He was dejected after being unable to acquire something for too long. That's like, we're going to have to create crafts for dwarves to be able to claim. So if we just create a whole bunch of crafts, but I mean the value of the crafts matters as well. Dwarves getting webbed, trying to collect everyone's stuff from in the spider webs. Collect webs. I mean, the giant cave spider webs are more valuable than normal spider webs. It's unfortunate what they come from. Where was that melee? Ah, there it is. Okay. Is there things which we need to claim around here? Let's just claim all this. Mayor has ended the mandate. Well, that might have been for remove, you know, no export of something or other. Dwarf PTSD. Funnily enough, they can actually get PTSD of a kind. One of our dwarves keeps reliving the memory of seeing another dwarf die. So it is a thing. Like this dwarf over here, been under a great deal of stress. He felt loathing dwelling upon being out in the sunshine again. He was horrified after seeing a troll's dead body, yeah. Mulling over the recurring memory allowed him to rethink his intellectual virtues and change his personal tendencies. What's he's changed? Oh, I think we might have seen this guy last time. He changed. His personality changed when he became a parent. Okay. Well, let's smooth out people's bedrooms here, even though this is only temporary. We've got some petitions. Who wants to join the fortress? There we go. Things could end up going horribly wrong with this fortress, because I feel I'm not organizing, like, the dwarves' needs and all that very well. So, bring back the economy. I did fiddle with the economy when it was a thing. Dwarf Fortress used to have a economy. I say that with air quotes around it. When your fortress got up to a certain size, and also when you had produced a certain number of various goods, and you had coins, I think, the dwarven economy would activate. And instead of how things are at the moment, where dwarves go to a stockpile and just claim stuff which they need, you would have to create coins, and the dwarves would go to your stockpile, collect a bunch of coins based on their position in the fortress, essentially. If they were a noble, they got a larger purse than the workers, and they would use these coins to... Ooh, interrupted. Giant cave toad. Well, that's better. They would use these coins to actually purchase things from a whole bunch of shop stores which become available to build. But they would only be able to acquire things if they had the coins to spend to be able to buy it. I never really fiddled around with it for much, because you could choose whether to activate it or not. I think it was like at the designating of a certain noble. Something like that. So you could just ignore it. It was a bit more of a hassle than it was. Export of quivers prohibited. Okay. Yeah. You can still mint. Yeah, you can still mint coins. Coins are still a thing. And indeed, in adventure mode, you can find people with coins. And each different civilization has their own coins. I was reading about that actually, and apparently bandits can actually end up with high quality coins than normal because their items are generated with a quality. So... Oh, there's still an option to turn off rent? Okay. I mean, the concept's interesting, but at the same time, I kind of like having the dwarves all sort of being... What would be the word for it? Just sort of all coexisting and working together in a... Fortresses still need to work as a communist community. Ooh. I mean, I don't know. I like the idea of the dwarves all sort of working together to maintain the strength of the hold. Did someone just kill that crocodile down there? Though the idea of economy, I don't know. I mean, the dwarves working in a fortress, it's like, sure, they can get what they want, but then if we're trading with outside people, then coins would be neat. Also, just having huge piles of coins is a nice way to say, like, I have so much treasure. Okay. Move back. Someone's actually really stressed in our band. What's up with you? Under a great deal of stress. Yeah. You're always stressed after seeing people's bodies, I suppose. Not much you can do about that. You saw them die because you were in combat. Yeah, I know. It's because of the swearing. Don't worry. It's just a... Oh, we finished forged iron greaves. Stumbling obliviously. Attend meeting. I wonder if it's possible to have a legendary, like... A person who's a legendary, like... What's it called? Like a negotiator? You know, someone who's able to talk to people about their problems and have them, like, solve people's problems regardless of how problematic they are. Like, I talked to him and he gave me a new lease on life. Yeah, it's just uneasy seeing all these bodies. Okay, fine. Let's get rid of these pedestals, because I don't think they're helping the situation. Legendary Consoler. Yeah, right, that's the word. I've never seen anyone with a legendary social skill. I think vampires tend to have pretty high social skills, but that's because they live a long time and, like, live amongst other people. Okay. We'll do this. Chain stockpile. Refuse is fine. Turn off corpses. We'll put corpses in their own room. The problem is that the dwarves are going to get upset for seeing corpses because they're going to have them dragged past them, so... you know, they're like, oh, there's a goblin corpse going down the hallway. Can't really, like... You can't, like, put it in a covered wagon, so it doesn't defend dwarves. I feel like the dwarves should be a bit hardier about that. I know they're not, like, Warhammer dwarves where it's like, filthy green skins, they're not even worth considering, you know, their lives are worthless. You know, killing 10,000 of them is not enough. The dwarves in Dwarf Fortress aren't really like that, but with the goblins being so aggressive, you don't really have a choice but to slaughter them in their hundreds because they do the same to you. I could dump them down a cavernous hole or an asset smasher. Yeah, I could do that. Wall them off outside. Needs one unused plank cloth. No, we don't have any plank cloth. How's our, what's it called going? Pigtails. Well, that's cave wheat there. That's dimple cups. I don't know what that was. And that's sweet pods? Yeah, that's sweet pods. That's cave wheat. Why is that on different things? We don't have any pigtail seeds. Have we got any growing in here? Nope. We might have to buy some next time some merchants come by. Uh-oh. Giant cave spider again! Oh geez, all the way over here. Here, kickers, come and help us. Again. With all these giant cave spiders. Already killed someone. Oh! Wait, did you kill it? I think you did. What's it called? True Melts. Is it dead? It appears that it is. So our hunters actually managed to kill it. Well done. The time for the spider slayers to assemble. The Spider-Men. Well, if we keep getting attacked by giant spiders, like cave spiders like this, there's a troll down here too. Oh, it's all the way over there. I don't know if it can actually get to us all the way over there. Where was it? Come on, troll. No, I can't. I think there's a river in the way. Or an underground lake. Ugh. More dead dwarves. How wonderful. Or dead monster hunters. I remember the used to have a what was it called? There was another noble and it was like, was it a dungeon master? And they had the task, they had the ability to train exotic animals, which meant if you captured like trolls or giant cave spiders, they would be able to train them. Or something like that. Yeah, this was an older version of Dwarf Fortress. Master arrives with skills from both the metal smith and ranger groups. These skills are animal trainer, animal caretaker, furnace operator, and metal crafter. Has a somewhat somewhat odd taste in clothing. It appears wearing a cloak, hood, and mittens with nothing underneath. The Dungeon Master will often procure additional cloaks and wear them on top of each other, often as many as a dozen cloaks at a time. I vaguely remember that. Presence of this noble allows taming of exotic animals by the Dungeon Master as well as other animal trainers. Okay. So yeah, the Dungeon Masters. I do have a whole bunch of other Dwarf Fortress versions on my computer. What's the earliest version I've got here? I might have purposely downloaded the earliest. Maybe. The earliest one I've got here at the moment is 0.27.169.33a. And next one is like 34.2. So. You're still mining out all that? I'm gonna need more miners. How many picks do I have? Where's my weapons? Look at all this stuff. Bronze picks. No, bronze whips. 3 copper picks. Those are the ones which we'll be using though. I want, like, iron picks? We've got 2 iron picks. Okay, so I might be able to designate 2 more miners. Peasant! You apparently don't have any jobs. You're a miner now. And you don't have any hauling jobs. Because that's all you're going to be doing now. Healthcare, yeah, you can feed patients and all that. And one other person. Oh, my gear kickers were still stationed. Bone carver. from my reading also, it seems like it's a good idea to choose dwarves which have, like, personalities which are relevant to the jobs which you're giving them. Like, someone who likes being outdoors is probably a good candidate for being a ranger because they're less likely to complain about the weather, but... Ugh. Maybe if I was playing in a fortress with less dwarves. We still need more plank cloth, but we don't have any pigtails. Oh, Hammer Dwarf is grieving. Something else I read was that if you're making a, Oh, I am separated from Zan Townage. He grieves upon dwelling upon somebody's death. Yes. Can I see your relations? Hidden Salam Kabuk. Is that someone who died? I think so. Well, I'm not seeing any. Maybe they're just not in the fortress? Maybe she lost a friend or something. Anyway. I like capping my dwarves at 25 or so, but that kind of makes it a bit too easy at the same time. Deaths are a big deal though, for what that's worth. Yeah, having a smaller fortress means that your dwarves tend to get to know each other a lot better. Because there's less people to socialize with. We're going to need to get some plants. What are cloth making plants? Yeah, okay. Yes, there are multiple other plants which can be made into Can I see the plants which are available for that? Textile industry. Crops. Okay. Might be good to have that underneath cloth as well. Or a link to this page. Pigtail, rope reed, flax, jute, hemp, cotton, ramie, and canaf. Okay. Do we have any of those? What are our seeds? I'm not seeing any. Can I have the seeds for all these? Did we really run out of seeds? How can we run out of seeds? Did we have stupid amounts of them? D. Gather plants. There we go. Rope reeds are usually pretty common. Yeah. I mean, I believe we're in a tropical environment. Red spinach, prickleberry, red spinach, maize, red spinach, longland grass, prickleberry, Strawberry, hide root, rye leaves. Canaf plants. There we go. Well, we can plant canaf. What is canaf anyway? Oh. Canaf is like really tall bamboo. Oh, okay. Right. More information than you would ever need. Well, dwarves are going to be gathering plants outside. They're probably going to be unhappy about that. I'm going outside. I'm throwing up all over the place. Blog. Now, let's create another one of these. New order. Make ash. 10. Conditions? Add order condition? No. Available amount of items available is less than 5. Okay, new order. Make potash from ash. 10. Conditions. Order. Make ash must first be completed. Right. Frequency. Restart if completed. There we go. Okay. How are you feeling about it? Yeah. I like how dwarfs hate being rained on. I do too, but it gives them up. It makes them unhappy and stressed, and that just kind of makes their problems bigger. We haven't had anyone break yet. I speak too soon, perhaps. It does make it funnier. I can't deny that. If everything worked smoothly, it would be, you know, a bit boring, but at the same time, I can understand people's annoyances at it because it feels like you're doing everything right and they're still not happy. We're going to need to create... Maybe build a bunch of statues. Yeah, I don't... from my readings, I believe things like happy thoughts and the things which make them stressed are actually separate from each other. So they could still be like, oh, that's a really nice table, but that doesn't really cure the fact that they were upset anymore. You have to sort of make the things which are making them stressed go away, rather than just pile on happy thoughts on top of that. Like this dwarf here, Amost again. Well, he's annoyed dwelling upon having a drink without a goblet, cup, or mug, but I believe there's not much we can really do about that. He's uneasy about being unable to acquire something for too long, so we just need crafts for him to be able to get for that. He's felt lonely after being away from friends for too long. We can kind of solve that by having a tavern area or a meeting area where dwarves are forced to socialize with each other. Like my life is a living hell. Yeah. Oh, Kibuk is horrified? No. Having an existential crisis, is it? Yeah, overwhelmed by horror. Oh, he is horrified reliving seeing the goblin Snowdub Fly Ward die. Yep, and as I was saying last time, like, lack of decent meals doesn't mean that the meal quality is too low. It means that he had to be able to eat things which has his favorite ingredients in, like finger millet beer, which is apparently the only thing he likes. So, and yeah, giant otters for their big fluffy faces. But so I don't have finger millet beer, so I don't really have what would make him happy. I believe they will go for things which they like over things which they don't like. So if we did have some, he would actually go and eat that or drink that to the you know, over other things. I need to move those corpses away from the front entrance, because everyone's just going, oh god, corpses! I've got a room laid out, but we're currently still mining out the bedrooms, so... And we've got 5 dwarves doing that. I could get more. Stop those statues. Don't remove it. But that did get rid of everything being built. Iron... picks. There we go. 5 more iron picks. Something which I didn't do with this statue, and this statue, by the way, is freaking stupid heavy. How can people be so glum? It's an iron statue of giant otters. And you can actually tell them to make a statue out of a certain thing. So, we have a large iron statue now of giant otters. Maybe that will make that dwarf happier. We're still just, yeah, they're just spamming all the things. I can't do this, I can't do that, you don't have enough of this. Remove that, and remove the clothing things. Until we get our, you know, farming thingy set up, because apparently it wasn't good enough. Okay, do we have any... pepper plants? Oh, do I have to, like, process the plants? Actually, that is something you have to do, isn't it? You have to, like... mill plants. You need a quern or a screw press or a millstone to be able to, like, process some of the plants into a form which you can get like seeds from them and to be able to use them. Process to bag, barrel, or vial at farmer's workshop. Millstone for cloth, I think. I know. I'm pretty sure the millstone is also used for the production of paper. I think you can make paper from. Let's see. Millstone. A millstone is used to grind up certain plants to make sugar, flour, dye, and slurry. Oh, okay. Well, that's not really anything which I want to do. I think the quern... Oh! Yeah, right. Okay, I completely forgot about all that. There is actually wind in Dwarf Fortress. And the millstone is part of that if you want to have a windmill. You have to use the, what's it called? Like the, mechanical parts and set up a windmill and have it outside, and it will automate the function of the millstone. And you'll be able to... You won't have to have a dwarf working on it. I have done that before. I haven't done that for ages. I actually forgot that was a thing. Is that still a thing? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh yeah, you can do a water wheel as well, can't you? I never use mechanical power for a reason. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. Again, like many things, it's interesting. But what was I looking at? Let me just have a look at paper. And we can make paper from Canaf. So if we start planting that, do I have to process it? Seeds can be milled into paste at a quern, which in turn can be pressed into Canaf seed oil and a press cake at a screw press. Press cake is a low-value food item. Oh, lovely. Make thread. I suppose they just process plants into thread. Let me actually try this. It's been ages since I've built like a windmill or anything. I'm gonna do a windmill first. So if we do like here, and we can make this with not platinum bars, claystone. We do like this. There. And there. Okay. We'll also put a ramp next to the next to it so that we can just get up there. Pardon me. Right, now I have to remind myself how to do this. Windmill as a machine component. Right, right. A windmill provides 0, 20 or 40 power. It depends on the wind on your map. You either have it or you don't. It's constant across the map and time, and you don't know until you build your first windmill. Power comes out the bottom via a gear or axle, or you can build it directly over the item to be powered. Okay, so we have our millstone. We just place our millstone. I've actually built that too small. Just place it there. Was that really? Yeah, that was. Okay. There we go. And then, I think we need to create... Do we create the parts of the windmill from here or something? There's a wooden corkscrew, which is another item you can create using the machine parts and power and all that. Machine components are two basic states which they can be built. A machine with a stable foundation, sure. Yep. Do we build them? I don't think we build them from the mechanism shop. No. That's just for random things. So, machine components, is that M? There we go. And windmill. There we go. Okay. So then we need to place it up here when we finish the walls. And we'll be able to power the millstone underneath it. The millstone has to be created first, I think. I think you have to like be hooked up to each other or something. One of my dwarves is horrified again. Process plants. We need to have. We don't have any empty bags. Okay, well, make some leather bags. We should have enough from all the dwarfs we're killing. What are my stocks on leather? Tanned hides. Oh, we've got a lot. Cat leather? Why do we have cat leather? Someone's unfortunate cat died. We just decided, yeah, well, we can make that into a bag. Can't let it to waste. Stop being horrified. Not that bad. Who was that actually? Woodcutter. Oh, you're up there. Okay. Who's all? Death is all around us, the horror! Yeah, yeah. It's horrified after seeing all these dead bodies. We have those picks now, so I can actually designate a bunch more miners. There we go. One more miner. And you don't have a job. You're a miner now. No stone detailing for you anymore. And you can feed patients. Though they'll still do some of these jobs because I haven't turned them off. All dwarves do these things. Turn one of these wool crafters into one. We'll keep you on wool crafting, even because you'll get happy thoughts when you perform your job there. And mining. So that was 3. I've got a beekeeper. Well, we don't have any job for you to do. So we ain't got no bees. You know what? You can just keep your beekeeping job. Even though it's useless. On the off chance that we actually get bees. I think you could just catch bees in the wild. We should have some around. Cave crocodile? Uh-oh. Where is it? Up there. Okay. Gear kickers. Get down here and deal with the menace. Oh, you actually... Did you shoot your friend over there? In the midst of conflict. Ah, no! Elf Hammerman. Bash the cave crocodile. Oh no, the crocodile bit him in the head. I've been injured badly. Wow. Well, I shouldn't laugh. He's being attacked by a freaking cave crocodile. That'd be pretty horrifying. Cave crocodile. The elf bites the cave crocodile in the upper body, tearing the scale and bruising the fat. The cave crocodile bites the elf back. The elf bites the cave crocodile back. The cave crocodile releases the grip of the cave crocodile's left rear leg on the elf hammerman's right upper arm. Again, I don't think cave crocodiles would be able to grab something in their legs, in their feet, but whatever. Grabs the elf by the hemp sock with his right front leg. Elf hammerman bites the cave crocodile in the lower body, denting the scales and bruising the fat. I improved my fighting. That was satisfying. I've gotten better at biting things. And this Mark's dwarf over here is just filling it full of bolts. Experiencing mortal fear. Oh, that was a pretty badass elf. Oh, I think he's died. Yeah, he died. Oh well. What are you doing? You ran out of bolts, so you're going to attack it in melee. You actually succeeded. Congratulations. Oh, we lost a dwarf in our squad? Oh, we did. Oh no, that dwarf which got injured must have cocked it. Oh well. Herbalist. Welcome. You can join. Welcome, Colothel. There you are. You've actually got a job at the moment. Butcher an animal. I don't really want you to be part of the military then, if you're... No, not replace. Dodok. There we go. Dodok Athelosor. There we go. Ranger. And you got pick up equipment already. So hunting, get rid of animal training, hunting, and small animal dissection. Because apparently they can mess up with them. Get rid of all these. Get rid of those. There we go. I'll actually give you like... crafts. I'll give you like stone crafting, just so that you do something in your off time if we need it. Oh, there's a miner up here mining out the little room I told them to. Have you finished with the bedrooms? Not yet. What's everyone's favorite biomes? I like tigers. I don't really know if I have one. I tend to embark on mountainous areas. That's because it's mostly, you know, it's like the easiest to get to. Ooh, geez. Unconscious, dizzy, winded, and nauseous. He's got a fever. It's probably because he was, exhausted, winded, cannot breathe, ability to stand lost, and ability to grasp lost. Yes, well, I don't think you're very long for this world. Unfortunately, if you were bitten by a, helmet snake. I like how visible gems are in mountain biomes. The verticality is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, dwarves making a fortress in a mountain. Yeah, he died. Is pretty prototypical. Especially the high elevations allow you to do things like possibly build bridges across gaps. The dwarf fortress doesn't really have cliff sides. You get like steep mountains, but you don't really get like sheer cliff edges. Unless there's a waterfall. And that's pretty steep. But that's just a sudden drop. There is sheer cliff edges? Is there? On the side of lakes, for example. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like waterfalls, where it's just like... It's just land continuing and then suddenly thunk. Waterfalls are cool, but always end up drowning less intelligent dwarves, which is all of them. They're just captivated by them. They just, I don't know, slip on the rocks and fall in. Or get attacked by a carp and get pulled in. Whatever the reason. I suppose that's why I like embarking on areas with brooks, because there's not... Dwarves can't fall into this, because it's too shallow. It's actually not even really there. What are these things? Oh, wheelbarrows. Bucket. Cabinet. Pedestals. White sandbag. Over here. Canaf plant. We can plant that all year round? That's pretty swell. Okay. Make ash. Last one I did, a miner followed a goose for some reason, only wanted to sit at the very precipice of the waterfall, and then another miner jumped in to help him, both drowned shortly after. Yeah. That, it does get frustrating when they're like, I'm gonna help you! No, don't go! And they just end up all dying. Okay, so we're building a windmill. I think you can place it on... Like, you can have floor, but the central square has to be open. So... Okay, let's do this. Corpses, door. There we go. And you can't designate specific corpses, so. Everyone, you're going to have to drag those corpses around into the fortress and then stick them into this room. But hopefully people stop freaking out when they see them because they're going to be off in a corner of the fortress, which no one really goes to. You're going to stink up the place in there, but it's going to be locked and only a few people are going to go in there. Butchers notwithstanding, I suppose. Another giant cave toad. Here, Kickers, come down and deal with it. If this dwarf or hammer dwarf is not able to deal with it. He's unconscious and he's overexerted, so he's probably not going to last long. Let's zoom in on this. There he is. He's over there. Oh, well, you dealt with it. Well done. Okay, well, you're not needed down there again. Cut that, cut that, cut that, cut that, cut that. We've got too many gems to cut. Okay. Where's our legendary gem cutter? You're not him. Where is our legendary gem cutter? Reg. Well, we'll just get them to do the jobs at two different places. There we go. Where's Reg? Store item in stockpile. Okay. Another troll body up there. Rodoran Band's mangled partial skeleton. Yeah. I think that's a troll. Are you going to put those into the corpse pile? Because they're corpses. This is off corpses. Maybe that has to be on refuse? Oh, there we go. Okay. Tricky behemoth. See a massive list of all the different creatures in Dwarf Fortress. Octopus Man. Sponge Man. Wait, there's Sponge Man? Really? How? Arr, Sponge Man, me boy. They'll kill you. I'd imagine so. I mean, they don't have any vital parts. They live in rivers. Yeah, I know that giant sponges are a thing. A person in the form of a sponge with arms and legs. Yep, sure. Any ocean, any lake, any river. No eat, no drink, no thought center for movement. Okay, so they're about like sponges. They don't move. They have nerves. Gets wounds, infections, gets infections from rot. I'm reading the raw file for the sponge man. What do people like them for? Can people like them? No dizziness, no sleep. Simple humanoid body. Can learn, can speak. Can open doors. Sponges. They're multicellular organisms that have bodies full of pores and channels. Yeah, they're just... I mean, I don't know. I always remembered the tale of the giant sponges in a river, and it was just like killing dwarves because it would roll over and squish them. Anyway. Spongemen, are they forgotten beasts? No. Or what are? Things which I was going through the list for? Some of them might. No, some of them. If we have a look here, like Tricky Behemoth. These aren't. These ones here, like Death Puppets, Spiritual Fortresses, War Assistant. They're not forgotten beasts. I'm not exactly. I believe they're found in temples in the world. You also see things like flashing metal or shining metal and all that. Those are item types which can be found in temples, but I've never explored them myself, and I've only seen one series which actually did so. It had a bunch of really powerful creatures inside of them. They're kind of like Guardians of Order and all that, I think. I'm not too clear. There's quite a few stuff in this game which I haven't seen. Like there's mummies, and you can raid their tombs, and you can steal their items, and then they come and haunt you. Dwarf fortresses are essentially sponges. Well, they do suck up all my beer, so... And we're not making hamburgers. Do we have any plants to mill? Needs to be powered. Oh, it's not powered? Needs architecture. Oh, do we not have an architecture? Architect? Who's the lucky dwarf who's going to be an architect? You! Other jobs. Architect. And you, architect. Chief medic. Nah, not you. A child does as please. Does as they please. Oh, Amos has slipped into depression. Is that like unrecoverable depression, or is that just like average depression? He feels vengeful when joining an existing conflict. Well, that might be an improvement? Not too sure. I'll have a talk to my mayor and see if he could sort out those problems. No, what's our justice thing got? We've got 2 sentences pending. A minor and a chief medical dwarf. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have that statue. Where's that statue? There we go. Yeah, have a statue of giant otters in the middle of the dining room. Yeah, we're planting a fair bit of canaf over here, which is good. So we should be getting a large crop of that coming in. Can I say... No, that's for kitchens. They can't cook canaf, can they? Seeds. Canaf seeds. No, they're not on cook. Toggle cook. Toggle brew. Well, you can't brew them anyway, so... Hazelnuts are on cook, and so are ginkgo seeds. And almonds. And... rambutan seeds. You can cook with any of the drinks, that's fine. You can cook with any of the meats, that's fine. You can cook or brew with anything else here. That's fine. Oh, actually, hang on. I saw this, pigtails. Don't cook with pigtails. Well, don't brew pigtails, actually. Wait, hang on. I think that's actually fine. Well, hang on. They can brew pigtails, but I think from brewing you still get seeds. It's cooking which destroys the seeds. So brewing pigtails would be fine because you get wine from it. I think pigtail wine or something, but yeah, let me put that back on. But it means that it would be going to being brewed instead of being processed. What are you doing? Process plants. What plants are you processing? Canaf plants. Hey, we're actually making a thread. And our loom will be able to, oh, it's collecting webs. Ever more webs. We've probably got a huge amount of, silk. Wouldn't we? Thread. Where is it? Come on. There we go, thread. Case by the silk thread. Yeah, 1,124. Weave silk cloth. Weave silk cloth. Just here. JM. New order. Weave. Thread into cloth. 50. Conditions. Add item condition. Change material. Okay, spider silk. I think that will do. No. Ah, I'm getting confused again. Remove that. Let's do it again. Weave thread into silk. 50. I mean, because it's doing silk, it should automatically do case spider silk, so... Because it's not like you can do that from anything else. Just... Nope. Asmel Risen Nazin Woodburner has been possessed. There he is. I finished up some work. That was satisfying. Wait, are you a... What's this? You're a bone carver. You're a novice gem cutter. I don't want you doing jewelry things. I prefer my more skilled jewelers to do work in the jewelers' shops. Sorry. Well... I don't think I gave you that job to do. If you came with it, you're just going to get better. Iron... Create iron goblets. Oh, he's claiming the iron... He's claiming the metalsmith's forge. Damn it. Well, just finish up what you're doing quickly. I really need to build some more. I need to build some anvils. Okay, you're getting some leather. And you're getting some... something else. You're going downstairs to possibly get something. Is that... Oh, Almandine, don't have any more. Is it really? Item parts, body parts. Is this where it lists, like, trolls? Iron Man, Mud Man, Magma Man, Fireman. Yetis? Minotaurs? Wait. Are Minotaurs a thing? Oh, they are! Yeah, okay. Okay, fine, fine. There are some creatures which are listed in the, like, historical things, but they don't actually exist. Like, oh, how do you spell it? Yeah. Like, chimeras don't exist. Though you may see them depicted. I didn't think minotaurs were a thing. Squid Man, gigantic squid. Anchovies. It's kind of a shame that you can't actually make like pizzas. Polar Bear Man. Drunian. What's a Drunian? Sorry, Drunian are creatures which can be found in the first and second layers of the cavern. They spawn in loose groups of 5 to 10 individuals, walking into undefended fortresses, stealing items and eating all the food they can get their grubby fingers into. Drunians are nearly the size of the average dwarf, but will flee when confronted unless cornered. A large quadruped with a mane circling its man-like face and hands at the end of its forelimbs. It lives underground and is fond of raiding the supplies of cavern outposts. Okay, someone's done a picture of it. It kind of looks like a large furry ape of some kind. Squidward. We got our spongeman and we've got our giant squidman. Squidman. No, we just need crabmen. I'm pretty sure crabmen are a thing. And starfishman. I'm pretty sure this is... Is there a starfishman? Probably. There's a man version of basically everything. There are often at odds with squidmen, although they are rarely aware of the fact. It is believed that if hypothetical starfishmen were introduced, a close friendship would form between them and spongemen. Yeah, okay. Oh, the Drunians are so painful. First fort I did in a good biome, they showed up in the first day and drank all my alcohol instantly. It's incredible sometimes the alcohol capabilities of some of the roaming creatures. I think gnomes do that. Oh, you said gnomes are so painful, not Drunians. Yeah. Yeah, gnomes, the little buggers, I think can just down all the alcohol. That's why gnome blight exists, because they drink it and then they just die really quickly. I've never actually come off against gnomes. Did it say that on the wiki? Yeah, it does. Some of the pages on the wiki have sections which are rated D for dwarf, which include witty humor, not so witty humor, bad jokes, in-jokes, and references to the Bay 12 forums. So, there tends to be things like on Hedgehog Men, it says sometimes, you know, rumors abound that there's one which has got speed of 0, and things like that. Dumb stuff. Or tick men, and it's like, apparently they have the battle cry of spoon! Anyway. Need more gems to cut. Well, you're just moving through the list. Well, we're getting our Knaf seeds, and you've actually filled up that entire area with seeds. That's good. So we're going to get a lot of them. We're also, what are you carrying? Cheap wool cloth. Hauled. Okay. Are we... Collect webs. Can I... no. Promote task. This one's more important. I like the tongue-in-cheek sections of the wiki. I do too. They don't get in the way of the main article, which... They're just at the bottom of it, so... It's neat. A little bit of humor here and there. I should embark on a good biome. I haven't seen those for ages, and they've got things like unicorns in them. Chief Medical Dwarf cancels diagnosed patient. Patient not resting. Yo, what? Need to lie down in the thing. Unicorns are terrifying. Says 2 people at once. I imagine so. They're just a really angry horse with a large spike on the end of its head. So... Not something to be laughed at. Though I'd imagine their horns are worth a lot. I think that description comes from Discord, actually. But they also have, like, fluffy wamblers and all that, which are adorable and completely useless. Kia has stolen Muxox leather. Ow! Where? Why was Muxox leather outside? It just flew off the map up there. Where did it even grab it from? I don't think any of our leather is stored outside. None of our items have been stored outside for ages. If it was outside, why was it outside? Ah. Are you carrying an Olm corpse? Giant Olm mangled mutilated body. Fine. I don't know if the dwarves get upset seeing the bodies of animals like that. He didn't see anything after seeing a giant Olm's dead body. So sure. Okay, how much of this thread do we have now? Or cloth. Come on. There we go, cloth. 8, 11, 10, 8, and 5. Okay, well, create some shirts. Cloth. Okay, create 10 cloth shirts. Needs 1 unused plant cloth. Oh. yarn shirts? Is that the right one? Okay, it is. It's about yarn, wool, right. I think there's a bit of an Americanism there. Animals grown into a stray donkey. Because I think of yarn and I think I tend to think of string, not really wool. Anyway. A lot of seeds again. They're probably all from the trees. I could actually just... Didn't I do that? Forbid a whole bunch of the seeds. Oh, no, because it would mean I'd have to go through this list and pick out all the trees. I can't be bothered doing that. You're American, you also think of string. Yeah, I mean... I suppose like a spool of yarn, but... Oh. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Well, that might be the Americanism. Calling string yarn. Ugh. Anyway, it's not important. I was just getting confused a little. What else is new? Okay, if you're making some shirts, I'd like a stockpile to store those in. How are you going? Are you ambush? Was all. What do you want for your meals? Garden cress and raspberry wine. He absolutely detests hamsters. Why would you be upset about hamsters? Globs. Would it be under plant? It would be under plants, wouldn't it? Bold bulbs. Nope, we don't have any raspberries. Oh, are you constructing your item now? Cloth, thread, blocks, bricks. Bars, metal, leather, skin. Do you want me to create some blocks? Yes, you do. Okay. But that's easy enough to do. I was worried there for a moment that Bricks was asking for something like made out of clay. Ugh. How many of those things have we created? 48 out of 50. We've got 2 out of 50 actually. So. I automate the process of making alcohol. New order. Brew drink from plant. Quantity. 5. Conditions. Add item condition. Amount of items available is... less than... $10? Okay. New order. Brew, drink from fruit. 5. Conditions. Add item condition. Less than 10. Okay. I think that should be fine. So they should start doing those jobs whenever there's less than 10 drinks. They should create 5 more. Which I suppose maybe is a bit too low. I could just create it again with a higher number if need be. Okay, are the actual things... Come on. Wait, what? Oh, I had caps lock on. No wonder my keys weren't working. Okay. The corpse room's getting stinky. You have someone carving those blocks? You are constructing a rock block. Where are you? You what? Oh, you're carrying a boulder. But you keep getting pushed down the stairs or something? Why are you grabbing that rock? Those rocks right next to the pit. Oh, my head. Dwarves, come on, work with me here. Someone's life is on the line, damn it. Oh, this rock in particular, but you've got rocks right outside your workshop. Could I just queue up some more rocks and someone comes and makes a block out of a rock which is right next to this thing? It's probably because it was right underneath these... No, it wasn't. Because it could be like, there's one over here, and you'd think that's the shortest route, but if there's one right underneath him there, then he's going to go all the way around to get the block underneath there and go all the way back. Because it's 1 Z level below him. At least that's how it used to be. It's like, oh, this is the closest rock, right below me. I'll just travel all the way around the fortress to get it. But there's one like 3 steps over there. Nope, nope. This is going to be faster. He has stolen more leather. Why are we storing leather outside? Am I missing something? This is in the wagon. There's a lot of Dwarfs down there. Oh, and there's an anaconda up here as well. Look at the freaking... Oh, that one's carrying something! It's got Dwarf leather! Get back here with my leather, you sod! No, it's probably gone. Why do they... Oh, is it because it's in the... Oh, it's not... Is it because it's in here? Deconstruct the trade depot. Actually, don't do that. DBC? Do we need to claim this stuff? There's things there. I can see there's like... Here we go. Leather bin. Yeah, why is there a leather bin outside and why haven't you moved it inside? There's 2. It's because I only got 2 bins here. Come on, people. Work with me here, dwarves. The keys are just flying in and picking leather out of the bin and flying off with it. When's the military's rest period coming up? Schedules. What season are we in? Hey, it's Opal. Actually, another year. Oh, okay. It's actually, yeah, right there. Okay. Well. Hey, the bedrooms are all mined out. Now it becomes the arduous task of, smoothing it all out. There we go. And there. That. Someone thrown up on the floor again. Yep. Well, people's bedrooms down here are going to be quite nice. How many bedrooms was this? It's like 31 on one side, so it's like 62 all up. That's for like a quarter of our fortress. Oh, yep. Oh, Human Maceman is visiting. Kia Skull... no. Asmol has begun a mysterious construction. That was what that was about. And all my dwarves just became civilians. For their month of off period. He's worried after a lack of decent meals for too long. He prefers to consume jumping spider, pearl millet beer, and 2-grain wheat flour. How do you get a taste for, like, jumping spiders? Ugh. I went to a village one time and I had found a really nice one. Prefers to consume pearl millet beer, pecans, and bitter melon leaves. Okay. I kind of would like if dwarves were able to develop, like, their preference tastes after they ate things. Because I think that would mean that they'd end up getting similar tastes if they were all from the same area. Rather than being born and having a full set of, like, oh, I like jumping spiders. It's like, you haven't even eaten one. But if everyone came from an area where it's like, I don't know, oranges grow, then, you know, quite a few of them would probably end up growing to like oranges. And other ones would probably grow up hating oranges because, oh, friggin' all these oranges would we had to eat all the time. I'd like anything but. It would also help condense down, I think, like, the esotericness of some of the dwarves' likes. Because I like that they can like things, but I mean, she just likes mead, so that's pretty easy. This one prefers to consume char, banana beer, and blackberries. Or maybe some things should be weighted a bit better, so a bit heavier, so they tend to like more easily accessible things. Salmon, bumblebee mead, and purple amaranth flower. Completely put off by the idea of friends. Does she have any bad thoughts about not having any friends? She felt lonely after being away from family. Sleeping without a proper room. Uneasy after seeing a troll's corpse. He was angry after getting into an argument. Society flourishes when lawbreakers are punished. No, fine. Nope, nope, whoop. Yep, forget that. Sorry, I was pressing the wrong key. Smoothing has begun. Everyone started over here, but one contrarian has decided to start all the way over here. I suppose I'll meet in the middle. Have you taken the leather inside now? There's still a piece of leather outside, and there's some platinum also outside. Bars, blocks, enable. Nothing. Turn it all off. Except platinum bars. Because we've only got one of that. Put the max bins for leather up to 7. Wait, is this actually for cloth? Yeah. What are you carrying? Return kill. Or giant mole corpse. Oh! Asmel, Risen and Zin, Woodburner, has created Vuknud Sebshos, an iron battle axe. He claims it an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Godin Tempted Posts. That's pretty cool. An artifact iron battle axe. Awesome. Well, actually, equip you, though you do have a spear. Actually, hold on. No, weapon, spear. Material. Iron spear. There we go. Okay. Or rather, do I want... Everyone else has just got spear. So... Material, any material. There we go. Okay. Because we'll probably create a new squad. I'm gonna have to create a new uniform. Uniform. We'll start off with this one. Can I copy and paste a uniform? No. Add uniform. Fine. Mail shirt. Breastplates. Helm. Gauntlets. High boots. Shield. Battle axes. Greaves. There we go. And it can be called... Yeah, sure. The Iron Breakers. I'm taking that from Warhammer. Pity we can't have, like, blasting charges. Okay. And... Militia create squad. Iron Breakers, the reputed lenses. Who are you? Overall. Okay, well, we need a bunch of other dwarves for this. pump operator. You're not going to be having problems with, like, your ammunition, so I'll put some ranges in there as well. Strand extractor, sure. Siege operator. Hunter. And herbalist. There we go. Oh, I've actually got mind in here. Okay. Well, you've all got that. Do I want to call you the reputed lenses still? What should I call them? Tunnel, I don't know. Turtles. There we go. Set up their schedule. Copy order. Paste order. Paste order. Paste order. There we go. So they're training on different... No, wait. Okay. Yep, they're all training on different days. Copy order. Paste. Paste. Paste, paste, paste. Paste, paste, paste. Paste. Okay. And then we go to alerts. Active training. You're active as well. There we go. Now they may actually be training at the same time. So they kind of need their own barracks, I suppose. I'll actually put your barracks down here. Maybe not so far down. I mean, it's only a staircase. You can get up and get a drink if you need to. It's not that far. No, I should put it somewhere a bit better than this. This is like... There's nothing on this floor, so I'm going to forget that they're there. Not all the way down there either. Or should I? I'll put them all the way down near the... thing level. They can at least be prepared if there's a... danger arriving. There we go. Oh wait, we need the craft dwarf shop, don't we? Make instrument. Can't we just have a single piece pipe? These all require multiple parts. Which one's the one which requires the least? Drum head. Hourglass wooden drum with a leather head. Ugh. something without leather in it? What was the other one? Xantol. 2 glass triangles, that's no better. Central wind chest and 4 conical glass pipes. Ugh. Leather bag. Wooden frame and a glass body. Metal stringed instrument. Silk stringed instrument with a ceramic body. Bone musical instrument. Glass pump. Stone musical instrument. Stone bells. That's a sodsal. A wooden keyboard. That's easiest, probably. Nine stone triangles attached to a stone stand. That's actually the easiest. Because that's just stone parts. So what was that? Casbin. No. Where's Casbin triangles? Can I not create them? Musical instrument piece. There's Casbin's stand. Do I have to scroll down? No. I suppose I'll put in an order to create 10. New order. There we go. Actually, I'll just do that for both of them. That's easier. No, not slated for removal. There. And new. There we go. And then when we've created them, we'll be able to construct 10 of them. Are you actually doing those jobs? Maybe? They're validated. They're checking. Maybe we're not low enough on drinks. They might actually be too low. Conditions. Change number. Less than 20. Number. Less than 20. There. Because we want a good buffer in case everyone gets thirsty all at once. Okay, okay. What was this over here for? Oh, this was for finished goods and all that. Okay, that's fine. That's like an extra storage area. We'll create some more looms down here so that people can work on clothing at the same time. Because we've only got one at the moment. Sure. Weave thread into silk. Yeah. Suspend that. Oh, we don't have any collected silk thread. thought we had a huge amount. Or is it counting all the web? Got a lot of cave spiders hook thread. That canaf thread. Might be counting the web. I turned off collect webs. What's mixed food do? No mix. Oh, no auto loom. Ah, that's what I turned off, right. Yeah, I told them to stop auto spinning the thread into cloth because you need thread for the hospital. And I didn't want them using it all up. Oh, actually, thinking of that. Finished goods. No. That's not big enough. Goods. There. Go over there. That's fine. Types. Turn off all. You are going to accept splints, crutches. Over here, finished goods. You will not accept crutches or splints. And this one over here will be the same. There we go. Okay. We're going to need some armor racks and all that. I just tell you to make a wooden, like a metal one. Or a stone one. Wooden armor rack. Rock armor rack. There we go. Create 10. And... 10. There we go. Someone was interrupted by a giant cave toad. Get down here. You're over there. Okay, are you going to deal with them? There's blood. You're chasing it up the stairs there. It's overexerted, it's badly injured. You've hurt its spleen. Who are you, anyway? You're a dwarven baby. You're a mason. Do you have a weapon? No, you don't. You're just beating the crap out of the giant toad. Admirable. I don't like your chances, though, but it is... you are winning. I think we just found a hammer dwarf, which it had killed. That's probably why you're winning. Because the giant cave toad has since... killed someone else. And we just slaughtered it. Okay, well done, ear kickers. You saved someone. God, these tunnels are so... so full of death. We're actually right up against the wall there? Really? Yes, we are. Find that. I just want to create like some open space because all these like bits and pieces everywhere block vision, or don't block vision, but anyway. How are those tasks going? Loom. Another loom. And a cloth ears. What is it? Okay. There we go. Actually, with drinks, is it counting like each barrel of drink, or like how many bits of drink are in a single barrel? Because there's like 4 in there. There's 5 in there, so is it counting that? Might be doing so. You assume individual, but I don't know. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure the creation will be Q5 jobs, which will be, you know, 5 barrels of alcohol, because each job creates 1 barrel, but change number, less than 50. Have they started it? We haven't linked shops to it, but we don't need to. It'll just spread the jobs amongst all those workshops, which... How much alcohol do we have, actually? Stocks. What's it under? Drinks. We've got 83 drinks. It might actually be counting that. So... job, if I put conditions number less than 90, number less than 90, now will you create some more? They've been checked. They haven't been queued up. Why is there a Dwarf corpse in our finished goods pile? Could you please, like, drag that and get it butchered? That'd be great. Before it stinks up and horrifies all the kids, which are playing right next to it. Why is that there? Come on, dwarves. Move it. Do we need another butcher's shop? We may. Is the butcher's shop filled up with stuff? It is kind of full. But not overly full. You press T to actually look at the inventory inside of a shop. Giant more meat bones. Well, it's probably because our storage refuse piles are filled. So, got to expand the refuse piles. This is where dumping it would be useful. You just dump it all into the one spot rather than pouring it all outside like this, but you probably got to fill it up with mussels. Mussel shells. Actually, let me do that. It's so much work for everyone, though. Can put bins to refuse piles, but if things are in bins, they don't deteriorate. I don't believe. Okay, stocks. Where's our massive pile of shells? Raw fish, raw mussels. No, not that. How many prepared meals do we have? 3. Okay. How have we been making them? They not listed here? I suppose not. Well, that's kind of annoying. Then you can put them into the refuse pile and then we can just dump them. How are those armor racks going on? Fine. Let's go down to our area here. Armor stand. Put this there. We need a door here and a door there. I would like to smooth this as well. We have a bunch of petitions. Oh, we've only got 1. That's fine. You can join. Dwarves getting unhappy because they're going outside, seeing the sun, and throwing up all over the place. How lovely. Animal caretaker has grown attached to an iron spear. Oh, also, we can see our windmill over here is now working. You can tell because the icons are changing like that. And apparently the windmill is some kind of like horizontal one. And it's generating 40 power. And the total power needed is 10. And it's hanging. So it's not actually like sitting on ground or anything. But it is attached to the millstone, which is automatically milling things if we need it to. So I don't know if we've got any plants which really need milling. Because we don't need to prepare the kanaf by, like, crushing it or anything. I think they just turn that into thread. Okay, ashery. Make potash from ash. Just keep doing that. Oh, did you finish making those triangles and all that? Nearly. We've made nearly all of the stands. We have containers for them, so we'll also put some containers down in these. Rooms. I want to create... How many gods do we have? Like 16? No, what's it called? Not chest. Not cabinet. It's not container. No. Is it not chest? Coffer. There we go. There we go. Construct rock coffer. Oh, that's coffin. Create 20 of them. There we go. And also just do that. Let's see. New order. Make ash. 20. And then new order. Make potash from ash. 20. And conditions. Add order condition. Make ash must first be completed. There we go. Okay. That's easy enough. I'm getting the hang of that menu. It's useful. I've gone so many years without even bothering about it. We'll probably go for another 10 minutes and then I'll switch over to Warhammer 2 after a short break. You haven't finished building that one? Fine. I'm gonna read up on the loom, because that whole collect webs, I always feel like it's one loom only generates one collect silk job. Multiple looms let you harvest silk faster if you have enough dwarves, with weaving labor enabled and enough access to webs. Okay, that's what I thought it was doing. You're checking, but we're nearly out. Pretty sure we are. Stocks. Drinks. Yeah, we've got 18 drinks. Why are you not creating more drink? Brew drink from plant. No limit. Conditions. Amount of atoms available is less than 90. Oh, haven't I? I haven't, like, specified what type. Okay. That might be the problem. Amount of drinks available is less than 90. Well, we can lower the number there. 50. 50. There we go. Now are you going to do it? Because you were just looking at items, and items wasn't defined. I'll just remove these. And I'll just tell you to brew drinks from plants and brew drinks from fruit. As I usually do, and just repeat constantly. I mean, there is stuff to make drinks out of, isn't there? Yeah, there is. I would have thought there would be. Actually, get rid of this clothiers down here. And we'll just create another loom, because each loom apparently creates one collect web job. Which... Is everyone feeling better now that they haven't been seeing, like, corpses as soon as they go out the door? She was uneasy after seeing a troll's dead body. He was uneasy after seeing a goblin's dead body, as apparently there's still parts of a goblin out there. So mine that out, and then I'll just dump all the bits of body. Cador Inky Sparks has been appointed to the position of bookkeeper of the worshipful furnaces. You're appointed to the position of broker of the worshipful furnaces. Position of chief medical dwarf. Manager. Okay. And the wet season has arrived. Early spring. It's a year has passed. We've got like dead Kias and stalks stuck up in the trees. There's a dead Kia over here and there's a dead stalk over there. There's another one down here. Oh no, that's one of the other ones. Okay. Dwarves are shooting things and they get stuck up in trees. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of this dump area here. Remove that zone. Though that is all forbidden, isn't it? It should be. When you dump stuff, I think it automatically becomes forbidden. Yep. Cool. So... oh geez. A vile force of darkness has arrived. And they're down there. And that looks significantly larger than what it was before. I can see a variety of goblins, big dogs, and some humans. Okay, well, alerts. Active. Homestead. Everyone stuck inside. Until further notice. Let's have a look. What is there? Goblin Axeman, Goblin Lasher, Goblin Pikeman, Goblin... something. Oh, Spearman. Beat Dog, Smunstu. A creature from the evil swamp. It resembles a squat, wingless bird with powerful beak and legs. Its blotchy skin is brightly coloured. Yes. I always imagine these things to look like... if you've played Golden Axe... there's the pink, like, bird mount things. That's what I imagine it would look like. Indeed, I believe Tarn and Zach Adams have done a picture of one, and that is kind of what they look like. Goblin Maceman. There's a recruit there. Hey, that's a dwarf! Short, sturdy creature fond of drink and industry. What are you doing with the goblins? There's another dwarf. Traitors. Ah. Okay, fine. Well, everyone inside. Military dwarves. Stationed there. Tunnel turtles, even though you have no experience and no armor. Over there. Actually, that's something I'm going to do, isn't it? New order. Forge iron breastplate. 10. Iron greaves, 10. Iron helm, 10. Mail shirt, 10. Breastplate, greaves, helm, mail shirt. Gauntlets, 10. Mail shirt, breastplate, helm, gauntlets. We need high boots. 10. Then we need shields, 10. And then we need battle axes. 10. There we go. Those dastardly goblin snatchers were at work somewhere, it seems. Indeed. Right, and I wanted... tunnel turtles. You, in particular, equip... No, not you. Tunnel turtles. Good. You. I want you. This battle axe. Weapon. Specific weapon. Vuk Nud Sebshoz. Because that is the artifact battle axe which we got. So... remove that. There you go. You're going to have the honor of carrying that into battle. Stranglemire. That's a pretty cool name for a battle axe. We did actually look at this. This is an iron battle axe. All craft dwarf shipments of the highest quality. It is decorated with giant olm leather and cave spider silk, and encircled with bands of tapered baguette-cut citrines. This object menaces with spikes of iron, giant olm leather, claystone, and bitter orange wood. On the item is an image of Honor Searched, the bitter orange wood earring in claystone. Okay, well, it's pretty cool. The gems on it is pretty nice. Having claystone on there and wood is kind of weird. It's a very spiky battle axe, yes. I mean, it helps hurt the enemy more, I suppose. Anyway, having an actual weapon like that being made is pretty cool. So often it's just like, oh, it's a crown. Oh, it's a earring. Oh, it's a boot. It's adorned with spikes, covered with more spikes. Nope. Yep. Can't store items in drop-off piles or whatever. Wait, do I have to, yeah, okay. Do this. There we go. We're gonna have to expand our burrow a bit because the dungeon, the fortress has expanded since we last did so. Yeah, these guys are now stuck in their rooms. That's why it's important to modify it. Oh, and you wouldn't have access to your bedroom or whatever down back there. Okay. And you might actually be stuck down there. There. Did that actually do it for multiple levels? There we go. Apparently not. Can you designate multiple levels? Let's see. You can! Hooray, that makes things easier. Okay, and the rest of that, like, stairwell here is, we'll just include it. There we go. Okay. There, now everyone is in the burrow, but the burrow doesn't extend outside. So everyone, if you could, please come inside. There's a siege going on. You, Mossus, you're unconscious. Why are you sleeping outside? Come on, wake up, Dwarf. You're gonna get like a... to find this burrow. Are currently erasing. You see, dwarves... Yes, I know you can't go outside of the burrow. But I don't want you hanging around the front door like that. You're not being smart. Like, yeah, I'm still inside the burrow. I'm just standing right near the front door. That's how dumb dwarves die. Okay, where's all those goblins? Oh, geez. That's a lot of invaders. Big dogs, trolls, goblins. And a goblin recruit and 2 dwarves. Okay. Well, they're going to kill all of my animals. And there's not much I can do about that, I don't think. Here they come. Ugh. How are the Kia Kickers feeling? You are equipped with iron armor. And you've been training, you've been killing giant cave spiders. So you're not useless. But against all that, you're just going to get tired. One of you is outside because it's right next to the wall. That's something to be noted of. Even though you might tell them to post themselves here, they sort of occupy an area around there. So sometimes a dwarf like these ones here might actually stand outside even if you've told them to be in this room, because they don't really recognize the room as where you want them to be, just the general area. That dwarf is still peacefully sleeping outside. Nope. He's woken up. Wait, you're stationed outside? You're a military dwarf. Or you're fighting a troll. And you're injured and you're fleeing and you're probably going to die. Yep. At some point. 2 trolls. Yeah, you're dead. You were part of the turtle kickers. Tunnel turtles. Turtle kickers. He had a rude awakening. And he woke up and it's like, there's trolls! He charged them and he died. Or she died. Most unfortunate. Okay. Teach him to sleep on the job. We do have a lever, and I can raise the bridge. I kind of want to let some of them get across the bridge. And then we can, well, we can just deal with them as they wander in, because there's just trolls here at the moment, so, you know. Battle has joined. There's an injured dwarf there, I think. Yeah, oh, you've broken your left wrist, right ankle, and first toe. Troll misses the recruit. Troll strikes at the recruit, but the shot is blocked. Troll gives into pain. Troll loses hold of the large cave spider silk hood. I think the X's mean that it's getting injured. It's getting badly. Yeah, it's in tatters. So Troll's clothing is just like in tatters. Wells, don't go out there. There's all kinds of beasties. Pull the lever. Dang. Dang the troll. Zorak. Zob. Gusu. I thought that was actually the recruit saying that when I moused over. It was like, oh, he's saying dang. That's a bit of a... what's it called? Understatement, but... okay. Move out. Actually, I think we've lost someone of... no, apparently we haven't. Who's that body? Ezum. No, you're not the captain of the guard. Zooming in so much kind of messes with the, oh, we've lost 2 dwarves from that squad. Okay. One of the squads doesn't actually have any equipment, so... they're, okay, go back inside. Because... I'm willing to bet a bunch of those goblins actually have, bows, or... crossbows. Hey! Go inside! Come on. Station here. B. Station here. I want you inside. I don't want you outside. What are you doing, dwarf? You're paled, you're tired, you're winded. Your upper spine has been injured. Well... Obok. Can I... define this burrow. Oh, he just died. Welp. There wasn't much we could do. What are you doing? Criminal, what are you doing out there? A criminal is part of our Kia kickers. Our fortress might not be long for this world. In a martial trance. Nah. I don't know. Don't pull the lever now. They're right at our gates. There's no point. Charge! Maybe our 9 dwarves can deal with them? Yeah. I do things too slowly. And if we pull the lever, then whatever. Maybe we'll kill enough of them to be able to get the rest to flee, but they got big dogs and all that. How are we looking? We haven't lost anyone else. Dwarves are in a martial trance. Martial trances are a thing which dwarves do. I think it means that they get a bonus to all of their combat skills when they're fighting. It makes your dwarves a bit tougher than normal. Oh, there goes someone else. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, like in the zone. They're focused on fighting. Well, those that survive, if there are any survivors, will be stronger for it. Those that die will be remembered in drinks and in feasting and for the future. Shem is dizzy. Are we going? 2 dead. 3 dead. Where's Ezum? Monster Slayers, if you could come out and help, that would be very good. Maybe you can't go out because of the, I can't actually control what they do. I wish I could. Ezum. There you go, Captain of the Guard. How are you going? You're not injured. Oh, your left wrist is injured. What are you? You're an expert spear dwarf, so you're pretty damn good at what you do. Charge! Ezum is the blue one in the middle of the screen here. We don't actually seem to be going too badly. Overall, the goblins I don't think are very good fighters. I think there's been a few more deaths. Yep. We've lost 5 from the Kia Kickers. And we've lost 5 from the Tunnel Turtles. Let's see. Goblin Axeman grasps the recruits. The recruit passes out from exhaustion. Can we see who's been dying? We're just getting a lot of drop-off. Inaccessible. Rovod. Yeah. I know it's inaccessible. You can stop telling me it's inaccessible. Remove designation. That will stop you from spamming me about that. Hopefully. Rod's dead. I saw that. Asmel. Reg. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead in that squad. Come on, dwarves. Fight for the glory of Rackhelped. How's the captain of the guard going, actually? Where's Ezum? The spear dwarf Ezum. It lists them as... There we go. The captain of the guard stabs the goblin... Let's see the beginning of it, actually. Stabs the golden pikeman in the head with his iron spear, but the attack is deflected by the iron helm. Force twists the neck. Captain of the guard grabs the golden pikeman by the lower front teeth, releases the grip of the front teeth, grabs the pikeman by the neck, releases the grip of the neck, grabs the pikeman by third toe, releases the grip, grabs, releases, grab, releases. I've improved my armor. That was not satisfying. Grabs the pikeman by the lower left back teeth. Wow, how that? Sometimes the way sometimes what dwarves are able to grab is incredible. The captain of the guard stabs the goblin axeman in the lower body with his iron spear, bruising the muscle and bruising the spleen. Scratches the goblin axeman in the lower right leg. Goblin axeman misses the captain of the guard. That's good to see. The iron spear is lodged firmly in the wound. Captain of the guard stabs the goblin axeman in the right foot with his iron spear. Artery has been opened by the attack. Punches the goblin axeman in the left ear with his right hand, and the injured part collapses in a lump of gore. I would love to see, like, the battles, to someone, like, animate a dwarf fortress battle. just to see, like, what the heck they're getting up to. Just to be able to have a visual representation of this. It's just like a, you know, like in the cartoons, just a massive dust cloud ball of violence. The goblin axeman misses a captain of the guard. The axeman strikes the captain of the guard, but the shot is blocked. Goblin lasher. Tendon in the skull has been torn. That can't be good for him. That's in the head for the goblin axeman. Injured part is cloven asunder. Okay, fine. I'm pretty sure that would have killed it. He moves on to a goblin lasher. Captain of the guard collapses to the ground and falls to the ground from overexertion. Stands up. Yeah, the problem is that they get tired. They're not as effective at fighting, so it's sort of like they can take on so many, but eventually it's just like, oh, I can't fight anymore. And he's getting injured. Yeah, this is where his liver's badly injured, and he gets beaten down, and he dies. We've only got 3 tools left, and they're all injured, I believe. They took down a fair amount of goblins, but the siege hasn't been lifted. How many more raiders are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10! They did a pretty damn good job. There was like 90 of them before, I think. There's an axe dwarf there. But I think you are a monster slayer, so you're actually helping us. But you might not be actually that good of a fighter, because you spend all your time wandering around a dungeon not actually practicing your fighting skills. What is that? Goblin lasher. He's unconscious. His lower left back teeth is gone. Yeah, okay. They're just beating on him while he's lying on there on the ground. And... Okay. The siege is still around. There's only 3 left. A troll and 2 beak dogs. How is the siege still here? We don't have anyone left to station, I don't think. Usually the siege breaks when the... there we go. Okay, stop following them. Said stop following the troll. I mean, it's fleeing, but... you know, if you catch it, it's probably going to do you an injury. Yeah, now you're fleeing it, because you're like, oh god! Elven caravan has arrived. Well, hallelujah. Ugh, look at all that death. Okay. M, alerts, inactive, turn off the homestead. Our military is in tatters. We have one survivor. 3 survivors. One of which is a spear dwarf, Doran. Well... Doran? I think you get upgraded to Captain of the Guard. Where are you? Spear dwarf, Doran. There we go. Because, you know, the, position just became open. Can I? Can't actually move you because... Okay. Disband that. Create squad. Tunnel hoplites. Rename. No. Rename. There we go. Okay. And we're going to need replacements. DB reclaim. Now becomes now is the time to like claim all this stuff lying out here. Okay. We'll zoom out a bit. And dwarves are going to get horrified going out there because it's frankly terrifying. The amount of death. Yeah. Oh god. Claim you're dead. Claim your, you know, saviors. Make 20 coffins. It's more than we need, but... Hey, elves! I'm actually kind of surprised we survived that. Interrupted by troll. Experiencing emotional shock. Yeah. Is there a troll still around here? Oh, there's Zom, a troll, still wandering around. It's right there. Elves, could you, like, shoot it or something? He's stressed. Well, that's the least of your worries. We will get all the goblins' equipment from that. Damn troll. Where is, what's his name? Domas. Meditate on revelry. Where are you? Oh, you're there. I feel so good! He felt euphoric due to abbreviation, inebriation. You are the right guy, aren't you? Domas Stizasherith. Doran. Resize room. Sign bed. Doran. And Glazestone table, sign table, Doran. So where are you, Doran? Oh. Oh, cat under the guard. There you are, Doran. Talented spear dwarf. Yeah, you're getting. You got a few issues from that. The amount of practice that goes into mastering a skill is so impressive. He is unfettered after fighting. Yeah, okay. Does he have any wounds? Well, he's got a bruise on his left upper arm. He's actually not badly injured from that fight. Everyone's grieving. Bishop Dwarf is stumbling around obliviously. Oblivious. Interrupted by Troll. Tunnel Kickers, just go and deal with that troll. And you lot go and deal with that troll as well. Tunnel Turtles and Kia Kickers. Because that thing is being annoying. Goblin Knight is always nice. Yeah. You should have really been storing dwarves in the corpse pile. I think we need more mason shops. Actually, this is in order of priority, isn't it? This is a very important job. Hey, Moses! And someone... Oh, it's actually... A baby has grown to be a dwarf child. Hello, welcome. We've just survived a goblin invasion. And our dwarves are all in grieving currently for the loss of our military, because we just survived. Right? Oh, you're there. Death, the horror. How did I survive? 10 dwarves were able to kill an awful lot of goblins. I think there was about 80 or something, 80 or 90 of them. So we did just, but our military is pretty much gone. We're currently in the process of collecting all the dead. Expand that, actually. We're going to need a larger corpse pile for all the dead. That's actually going to swap over, but the combat actually took up more time. Well. That made things go on a little bit longer than I was planning to, but I think we'll probably leave it off here. I'll switch over to Warhammer 2 Total War. I'd like to get some of that done tonight. cleaning up the thing. I'm not going to wait until they clean up all of that. That's going to take quite a while. And we have these elven traders. I'll just get... Where is it? Not metal bars. I want... Where is it? Gems? Do we not have gems here? We should. We've been carving them. No. Meat, fish. Usually we have like a... Why do we not have like gems listed here? Do we have any here? Yeah, we do. They're in finished goods bin. I've probably got other things in it, that's why we're not seeing them. It's not a mandate, is it? We don't have like an export of quivers prohibited. No, that's fine. All. How many dwarves do I have? Probably about 180 now. Yeah, 182. Because we previously had 200, but we lost a number of them. Why won't you... Tools. Yeah, no. Nah, whatever. I'll sort it out next time. So, you've nearly finished with that. Corpses. Why? And we'll do that. And that's just corpses, that's fine. Ugh. And you'll be able to drag the rest of the bodies inside, and then you'll be able to put all the other stuff inside as well. Do we need like a finished pile specifically for gems? I feel like the gems are getting mixed up in bins with other things. I would like everything in their own spot. I couldn't even get 60 dwarves yet. How many dwarves you get, it's related to the quality of the overall wealth of your fortress. You tend to get quite a few dwarves fairly quickly once you start like creating goods, and also like mining out bedrooms and all that. Especially you'll get a lot if you have valuable resources around, like iron or gold. If you get gold, then, you know... Yeah, we'll keep going at it. It takes time. I'm still learning things in Dwarf Fortress, and I've been playing for... over a decade. Mostly relearning things because the game's changed so much over time. So, yes. But however... Oh, I mean, if you're really stuck, I can recommend the wiki for looking up things. Also, there are there are some tutorials on YouTube which you can watch. I do kind of recommend looking up specific things when you find about when you're up to them, like how do I farm or how do I create clothes or the like. When you notice it. Also, getting a lot of dwarves is not necessarily a beneficial thing, because you have to organize all of them, and organizing the dwarves in base Dwarf Fortress is a problem. Outside programs like DF Hack, Dwarf Therapist, help a lot with that, because they allow you to set, like, they allow you to see on one page just all the, like, skills which you have for dwarves, so which allows you to see if all the jobs are covered, how many dwarves are related to specific jobs. In base Dwarf Fortress, you have to go specifically to each dwarf and see, do they have this active, which is a big hassle. So... Anyway, that will do it for Dwarf Fortress for tonight. We survived a siege, and we, started making plant cloth with canaf, or whatever it's called. And also upping our silk production by adding a few more looms. And we also mined out the, new bedroom area. Do I know how to install Dwarf Therapist in the vanilla game? I don't actually play with Dwarf Therapist. The last time I would have used it would have been about 5 years ago, maybe. So there should be instructions in the thread for it on the wiki. A lazy new pack. Yeah, doesn't that come with like all this stuff? So be quite useful. Yeah, thank you for your help. Anyway, as I said, that will be it for Dwarf Fortress for tonight. I'd like to thank you very much for joining me in this, and I hope you'll join me again next time. I will stop the recording here.